Lisa in the vertical chat is here for the music. Well, yes, like I just said on the little chat out there, Lisa in the vertical chat is here for the music and is in the vertical chat. BR Bricks over in Florida, hey everyone. Alexandria, hi, Real Review Theatre Lifestyle, which is Tiana, hey guys. Lisa says she will cross soon because she's giving the vertical stream a like. That is what I like to hear. That is proactive behaviour, is it not?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It's proactive behaviour. And we are here once again for a final build of this wonderful Beauty and the Beast castle. That means at some point during these next 4 stages, we are going to get our Gaston on.
Hopefully.
Finally. No, we have not found Gaston yet, Lisa.
No, but we are about to build Gaston's friend.
Yeah,
That counts.
we're building LeFou, are we?
We are.
They certainly made that a homoerotic relationship in the live-action version. They did. They made LeFou, who was played by Josh Gad, the guy that played Olaf, in the Frozen films. They made LeFou certainly seem like he wanted to get it on with Gaston. Lisa says she gained 2 subs today. Disney vids always do well. Yeah, they do. They do. And good evening over on the vertical stream. If you haven't already, please do give it a like. Subscribe to the channel.
Legs.
So we're building LeFou, yeah?
Look at his little legs.
Why is he so short?
Because he's little.
Once you've got him fully built, let's get him right up to the camera and show off.
So you got his teeth ones.
He sings the Gaston song. If you're watching on a mobile, all you got to do is double tap the middle of your screen and it will give the stream a like. Hello there again, vertical stream.
His little ponytail.
And if you haven't already, we would appreciate a subscription to the channel.
Now he needs his torch.
What, to go and burn down the Beast Castle?
Yeah.
Like a proper old school mob.
Trying to work out
Tiana says, I actually loved how Disney casted LeFou as Josh Gad. Well, yeah, that's fair enough. And Lisa says, I'd rather date the books than Gaston. BR Bricks says, amped for the final sections of this castle.
I think we all would. I think Belle would. I think that was the point.
Yeah, I mean, she literally chose a giant, hairy ape man over the over Gaston.
Well,
she did.
I can't say I blame her. Right,
she did.
So here is. Dun, dun, dun.
Bring him right up. There he is. It's LeFou.
I've got him by the ponytail.
You're holding him by the ponytail.
I am. I feel kind of bad about it.
No one.
See.
But this is though I honestly don't remember LeFou being a little man. I don't remember him being a little person. What about you guys in either chat?
Hang on,
do you remember LeFou being a little person? I mean, Josh Gad is not exactly short.
You might enjoy the next one too.
Oh, we're building another character.
We might be.
But
I got.
Are you building the feather duster?
These nails need to. Shut up, Ben!
Well, I could tell just by those little bits you got there.
He's just ruined it.
Oh, you got to do it over there a little bit. Because they can't see.
He's just ruined it. Straight off the bat.
At least in the live action version, I can't recall in the animated version, but at least in the live action version, that feather duster is filth. She is absolute filth. She is. She is absolute filth.
I mean, to be fair, what more could you do? Have Lego. What more could you do? Right, there you go.
It is a great minifig, BR Bricks. You are correct, but I do not remember LeFou being a little person. Why has he got the child's legs?
Because he's little.
But he's not. He's a regular-sized man.
He's not. In the film, he's short.
A regular-sized man.
He's not like tiny, but he is short.
You got to build a bit more central because the vertical can't see you at all. Sorry about that, guys. Well, Lisa says she is Chip. There's Chip. There he is for you.
We got 2 chips.
We do have 2 chips. It came with a spare, just in case you lose the little bastard.
Although, I was kind of hoping that in the kitchen cupboard, it would give you the brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I mean, he may well have been shorter than Gaston.
He was shorter than Gaston.
He may well have been shorter than Gaston.
He was tiny compared to Gaston.
Yeah, but if look in the movie, isn't it Luke Evans that plays Gaston in the live-action version?
All right, well, we're not going by...
He's a handsome man.
We're not necessarily going by live action, all right?
I mean, he is a handsome man, though.
We're going by the fact that he was little.
But he's weirdly handsome, like he shouldn't be handsome. But he is. It's like Matt Smith.
Oh, yeah, Matt Smith is one of those.
He's a caricature of a handsome man.
He grew, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, Matt Smith is... It's like if a handsome man sat down and got a caricature, that would be Matt Smith. Yeah, the French guys in the streets drawing the stupid, funny caricatures.
Oh, they're everywhere in France.
I agree, B.R. Briggs. He was great in the Hobbit movies. That's about the only thing that was great about the Hobbit movies. I mean, that book should not have been turned into 3 movies. The Hobbit. The book's about that thick. I understand why the Lord of the Rings books were turned into 3 movies, because A, there's 3 books, and B, each book's about that thick. So, double the thickness per book of The Hobbit, maybe even triple the thickness per book. And yet they took this tiny little book, The Hobbit, and turned it into 3 very long movies. I mean, Lisa, money, I agree. But in the same breath...
Money, money, money.
In the same breath, it's just a dreadful decision. It was just a dreadful, dreadful decision.
Because that is your opinion.
But there wasn't enough source material there to pad out 9 hours of movies. That was a good catch. That was a good catch. I'll give you that.
Thank you, £50.
9 hours of movies. There was just not enough source material there, guys. There wasn't.
Everything is £50, by the way. Everything.
Actually, £45 is what I charged old Sergeant Grumpy for a voice acting role today.
Oh, really?
I did a voice acting role for him. That's right. £45 was the appearance fee.
Yeah, you're never going to see that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
I know. I just told him to put it on the tab, and he said that it was becoming quite a large tab, and I said to him, I agree it is, so if you don't hurry up, I'm going to send the boys round. That's what I said.
That makes sense.
And by the boys, I mean Lisa. I'm going to send Lisa.
You calling Lisa a boy?
To be fair, Lisa, it piqued my interest. I'm not going to lie, it was 2 minutes of work at best. It was 2 minutes of work. It piqued my interest.
Did it?
And it made me laugh because he wanted me to speak as an old German man. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You and German.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, what happened there?
And you're right. I should stop undervaluing myself because I did, even though it was only 2 minutes work, I did a damn good job.
Oh Jesus!
Damn good job.
Don't inflate.
Well
his
worth the £45.
Ego. Don't inflate his ego.
I'll tell you what, though, if he starts making money, I've already told him because, John, I know you're probably watching this on your telly, but he's trying to make his channel earn hundreds of pounds a month within the next 90 days. He's got a strategy he's going to try and follow. Who knows if it will work? We will see, right? But in the same breath, I've told him if your channel starts earning that amount of money, then appearance fees will be a thing. They will be a thing. Yeah. Because I'm
What are you drinking?
Well, that is sugar-free Pepsi, and that is a Red Bull.
That's 2 very different things.
Well, the Red Bull was a mistake.
No, it wasn't. You can keep bull crap in this one.
I just grabbed them.
Yep.
I just grabbed them like I wouldn't. I was meant to grab the sugar-free ones.
Of course you were. Have you ever even had a sugar-free one?
Yeah, they're okay. They're not dreadful. They're not bad. They're okay.
If they're okay, why would you buy them?
Because I was trying to stay off the sugar.
So just don't buy any of them.
Well, I figured...
If it don't taste good.
Yeah, but I figured that just because I want to cut out the sugar doesn't mean that I should cut out the caffeine.
You could just have coffee.
I could just have coffee, yeah. Lisa said sugar-free is nasty. I mean, it's not nasty.
I think Red Bull in general is nasty.
Yeah, 'cause-
so that's
Yeah, because you've got the palate of a 2-year-old.
I beg to differ.
I mean, you do.
I beg to differ.
I've got an autistic palate, meaning I only eat something if it's grey or brown. Pretty much it.
Or drink something that's luminous.
Yeah. Lisa says Monster or Relentless sugar-free is better. Sugar-free Red
Yeah,
Bull gives her headaches.
I like the Monster sugar-free,
Mm.
but I can't drink very much of it because it does not
She does like that, though.
agree with me so much. Look, I have built the wardrobe.
Bring her a little closer so that she gets really zoomed in on by the macro lens. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, sorry, my arm twitched.
There you go. Look at that. There's the wardrobe. I mean, she's just basically a barrier. Charlotte says, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go soon. Enough because of dinner having steak. Steak's a good dinner. It's a good choice. However, Tiana, just remember, wolf that steak down as quickly as possible. And I say that because Gaston could appear at any moment. He could. And every single stream you have been saying, Gaston, 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 Gaston. And I wouldn't want you to miss it. I wouldn't want you to miss it. But yes, I concur with BR Bricks and Lisa, actually. Enjoy. Enjoy your steak. Make sure it's cooked medium rare and no more. I mean, who has steak well done? That's just shoe leather, isn't it?
I don't like steak.
We've been married for 12 years and I've had to put up with this. I don't like steak.
No.
James is cooking tonight. Is fair enough. She's got him whipped.
You got to.
Yeah. Yeah. BR Brick says, I'm a bit of a heathen. I like chicken fried steak. I never tried chicken fried steak. It's an American thing. It is an American thing. I've never tried it. I think if I ever get to grace your shores again, I'm going to have to try it. Lisa prefers white meat. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. And I mean, my favourite meat is either lamb or duck. They're the two best meats going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I concur.
But I can understand like Lisa liking pork and chicken.
Chicken
and...
is very good for the basics, so it's very good with putting in everything. You can do so much with chicken.
Yeah, chicken's everything.
Chicken is just very versatile.
Alexandria, you are my kind of person.
But chicken, like on its own, is very plain. It's too plain. Too plain Jane for me.
I'm liking what BR Bricks is selling here. He says, you must. It's sinful. Unfortunate that we fry literally everything, but man, it is good.
Yeah, that is a slight issue.
I mean, Vision X over there in the United Arab Emirates, I believe.
But everything that is fried does taste better. That's the problem.
It does. Yeah. It does taste better. And not air fried, which is just a convection oven.
Yeah, well,
fried.
We no longer own a fryer because
Lisa,
I was sick and tired of the oil going absolutely everywhere.
what you have just suggested in the chat there is the mecca of fried food.
Yeah, see, I'd never tried a fried Mars bar, and then Ben goes, "No, you've got to try a
God.
fried Mars bar." So he got me this fried Mars bar, and I was just like, "What have I been missing all my life?"
So for those in the United States who don't know what a Mars bar is, think of a Milky Way bar, your guys' Milky Way bar. That's practically a Mars bar here in this country. And what they do is they dip it in batter at the fish and chip shop, and then they dop the whole thing in a deep fryer. And it is just, they make it crispy,
You
fried.
yeah, and you can take in any chocolate bar of your choice as well.
To a lot of fish and chip shops, they'll do it for you, yeah.
And they'll do it for you.
Oh.
So I think they charge like
a pound
to do it for you. So like you could go in with a Milky Bar.
You need to move that over.
You could go in with a Milky Bar if you wanted and be like, deep fry this for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Deep fried Mars bars they're so indulgent, and then if you get it nice and hot and you put it with ice cream as well.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Ben.
Oh my God.
That's diabetes
It's
in a bowl.
diabetes in a bowl. Yeah.
Diabetes in a bowl right there.
Lisa says she loves batter scraps too. BR Brick says, ooh, that's Mars bar sounds great. I've had fried Oreo Twinkies and ice cream, but the Mars bars are next. Yeah. Deep fried Mars bars, baby. They are a thing.
Ben don't like Twinkies.
I don't like Twinkies, and that's weird because I love vanilla.
I was just moving that.
I can move the camera.
No, it's fine. Although you might like Oreo Twinkie.
Maybe. But yeah, regular Twinkies, I just never got on with them.
Dexter conned me out of a bubble tea again.
What, you paid for it?
No, well, technically he did.
I was going to say.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's fair enough. He can buy his own bubble tea if you're there.
No, I mean, I had to walk all the way into town, though, to get it.
I mean, you didn't.
I did.
You definitely didn't.
I did.
You made a choice. You know, we were talking to him this morning about choices. We were talking to the kids about choices.
Yeah.
You made a choice.
Yeah.
And I
But when we were in the doctor's and he was all like, oh, my mummy has really bad headaches. Can you help her?
yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yes, batter scraps are extremely satisfying, BR Bricks. So what batter scraps are is, but in here in the UK, the real staple, takeout is fish and chips. So it's fried, and chips being fried, big chunky fries.
Chunky.
So batter scraps are literally exactly what they say in the tin. So when they put them in the big heater, scraps fall off. They scrape the scraps up. They put them in a bag. They give them to you.
Oh God, really?
Oh yeah. They are sad because they're all crispy as well, real crispy.
I've never had that.
You can ask for it, and it's cheap as well.
I've never had that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
And then the other thing that's a real big thing in the fish and chip shop is the battered sausage.
Oh,
So
I love a battered sausage.
They drop a sausage in the fish batter and they deep fry it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
That's normal though, isn't it?
not for the Americans.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh God.
I mean, they don't really. Their idea of fish and chips is whatever Gordon Ramsay tells them it is. No offense, guys.
It's too late. You've offended. Where's Amy?
But it is kind of true.
Amy. Where's Amy?
Their idea of fish and chips is Gordon's.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of fish. I like tuna.
Our Floridian says, "Oh my God, I could not be trusted with access to all that. The fried sausage and batter scraps would be consumed by the kilo."
You see. I mean, we live quite close to Hastings, and they do really
cheap
fish and chips.
Yeah.
And we went over there one day with the kids because we were going to the arcade after school. We were like, oh, let's just grab some fish and chips off the seafront. And we went to this lovely restaurant, didn't we?
We did. And it was about 25 pounds for all four of us to have a sit-in meal.
Yeah.
And it was cod and chips. Gordon Ramsay, exactly. Well, he's kind of the American mainstream access to British food and British culture, isn't he? Oh, bloody hell, you donut. What are you, an idiot sandwich? And then just the occasional, fuck off. It's your Gordon Ramsay for you. I mean,
Jesus, all right.
And the Americans have Gordon Ramsay ready meals.
Yes, I have seen those.
He does the microwave meals.
Yes. I've never seen them here.
Yeah, jelly deals is still a thing in certain parts of London. In certain parts of London. It's not really a thing like here in the south. And
that's disgusting.
Not really up north, but in West London especially, you'll still get jelly deals.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, he did. Tiana, he did. He got his fish and chips yesterday. She said, I know when I saw you guys, Dexter wanted fish and chips. Well, of course he did. We were in Brighton.
Yeah.
There's fish and chips everywhere in Brighton. In certain places, however, it's not a big thing. It's more tradition now. Exactly, Lisa. It's mostly in certain parts of London. You can't remember where I heard that, but I did a hard stop when I did. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It is definitely a thing.
Just so you know, it's not a British thing. Okay?
It is.
It is not something, but it's not something that we go out and go, you know what, we really need to go get us some jelly deals, right? Because, no.
I mean, it is one of the most quintessentially British things
Have you
going.
ever had it?
I can't say that I have.
No. Have I? No.
I can't say that you have, but it is
There we
still
go.
one of the most quintessentially British things going.
I don't know anybody that has had it.
Lisa says oysters, etc., used to be cheap food. Never tried oysters, but apparently they make over 30% of people who eat them very ill.
Yeah. I know. I just wouldn't risk it.
And by that,
I could get ill from this.
I could end up with a very poor tummy from this.
Better give it a go. Hope for the best.
It just doesn't appeal to me.
No, I've never eaten them.
It just does not appeal. But there's something about deep fried cod in batter with a battered sausage.
Oh yeah,
and some
Ben always
chips.
has to go OT.
You got to have both.
See, my favourite thing from the
Gotta have both.
fish and chip shop is their curry sauce.
Yeah, she loves the curry sauce from a fish and chip shop.
They do the best curry sauce ever.
Although the one I went to for the pickup yesterday, they literally had a giant vat of it that was like hot, and they just chucked in a giant ladle and started filling up a pot.
Yeah, you should have just taken the whole pot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't eat it. Tiana doesn't like the curry sauce.
Blasphemy.
I don't.
I have to share it with Dexter as well, so it's not fair.
Well, you don't have to share it with me.
No.
I think it's wrong.
Anyway, Dexter's addicted to bubble tea.
You get access to good fish and chips in Florida, but forget what you do for a Klondike bar. I want that battered sausage. Well,
I always get the battered sausage.
yeah, and I mean the battered sausage is it's a good thing. And the thing is, they're usually not like high quality sausages. They're what they call catering sausages, so they always just taste the same no matter where you go. And so it's good. You've been learning how to eat high protein from takeaways. It's been a learning curve, says Lisa. Do you know the best way to eat high protein from a takeaway? Order a Toby Carvery. Well, it is.
Because if you don't like roast.
A Toby Carvery, they just give you 4 massive joints of meat that they carve you a bunch of slices of. High protein. And it's fresh as well. And it's not fried. It's good for you. Just order a Toby Carvery. In fact, just go to a Toby Carvery. They're cheap enough. Dreadeye asks, is that the chip shop curry sauce, Chrissy?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Got to be.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Chip shop curry sauce? That is the one. I tell you, we played Fortnite after the show last night. Dread did join in for a bit as well, but we were terrible, weren't we?
You and Jamie were, yeah.
We were terrible. I don't know what happened. It was like
Ben was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go now. I'm tired. That must be why I'm playing crap." And I'm like sitting there laughing.
I did go straight to sleep though.
I was like, "That's not why you're crap."
To be fair, I did pass straight out. I was just gone. Absolutely gone.
Bless you.
I know, I was tired. Really tired. Was there fish battering? What do you mean? I'm very confused.
Mm.
We had fish in batter from Churchill's.
You did.
It was lovely. It was lovely. It was nice. I do enjoy good fish and chips, and that is one of the takeaways I really do like. But the thing is, I have it so rarely.
That's because I don't eat it.
Because she doesn't eat it, and it wrong fish. Fair enough. But yeah, I have it so rarely that I really, really love it when I do have it. If that makes sense. It's like one of those takeaways I really, really look forward to. And when we get to have it, it's like, yeah, that's the stuff, baby. That's the stuff. And if you like fish and chips too, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Get involved in the chat.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh yeah, you got to take her apart, haven't you?
I'm not taking her apart.
You're not going to take Belle apart.
No, I don't want her sitting on the couch.
We'll just put her front on the couch then, and just put her dress on the couch.
Wait a minute. I was wondering why that. There's another piece there.
Is there? Never Too Old for Lego says, "What's up, everyone? What's up? Never Too Old for Lego." Hi Julie, how are you this evening? But if you haven't already, guys, please do hit the like button. it would be very appreciated to push us out in the algorithm.
Oh, they could have given me 2 bells.
And as this is the final part of the build, we are going to push the super chat goal.
Oh, Ben!
Oh, good God, sorry about that. We are looking for 5 super chats tonight of any denomination. Of any denomination.
God, he's such a pain in my butt.
And every time you do, you get a woo.
Woo.
From Chrissy, yeah. Yeah. You get a woo. Go on, demonstrate one more time.
I'm busy.
Too busy to say woo.
Woo.
There you go. There you go, folks. And that's what you can look forward to. And she will say your name as well, alongside the woo.
Right.
So it'll be like a personal
woo.
woo.
Should I just put her dress on the seat?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, just put a dress on the seat. and then, is that the end of the stage?
Yeah.
Show them what you've built.
That's freaky.
It is freaky. Feeling a bit flustered after oiling wood. Teak oiling wood. What were you teak oiling wood for? Tell me all about it. What were you doing? And flustered? Why flustered? Lisa says, my company took too much from me for my pension. Not that I'm getting to pension age. You'll outlive us all, Lisa. You'll outlive each and
Kick their
every one
butts.
of us.
I mean,
Okay.
I was doing the poop scooping, so you know.
She was cleaning up the garden earlier on. Now, you're putting LeFou at the front of the castle, are you?
Just for now.
He's about to burn the place down. Look, he's got his torch.
Yep.
Burn it down. Burn it down.
What was that?
I have no idea. Apparently, congratulations. We've had 100 messages on the chat so far today. Oh, shit.
I bet that's why that was there.
Oh, no. We've had an issue. It's a wood stainer and protector, is it? Oh, God. Right, let's have a look at the live subscription, shall we? See where we're at. We are at 2,168. So we're actually down 1 from last night. But if we could get 2 more subscribers tonight.
Oh no, look, the bag had a hole in.
That's definitely where that came from.
Yeah, that's obviously where that came from.
So we're just going to have to see. No, she didn't drop Gaston. The bag had a hole in it. It's where that random roof panel over on the right came from. So we're going to see if any more...
I found like this brick was just sitting in the box.
Put it in the pile. It needs to be.
And I was like, what is this from?
Well, we found it.
And then I just picked up this bag and something came flying out.
That's a head. It's a head with nothing on it. It's a dead head.
That's not a real thing.
It's a head. Don't forget, hit the like button, please, on either stream. We'd really appreciate it. We can
Probably
see
gonna be a
double the viewers that we
statue.
can the likes. So, and please do say hi in the chat. To do so, you'll probably have to become a subscriber if you haven't already, though. You've got to be subscribed for 5 minutes, I think, before you can chat. Right, well, I guess we're talking random stuff tonight, so let's talk about, what shall we talk about? Yes, Lisa, do not make head jokes. Just don't do it. I love you dearly, but don't do it. Because ultimately, anything that you put that's naughty in the chat, we become responsible for. Because apparently that's the twisted way that YouTube works. That if somebody else puts something in your chat, you're responsible for it if you don't moderate it.
I was poop scooping.
She was. BR Brick says, does anyone
That's all I
really
got.
know the airspeed velocity of an unladen European swallow? That's a question I don't know if I've ever contemplated, sir. Oh, you was clearly referring to the heads on London Bridge. I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were.
I went back to the doctors.
She did. She went back to the doctors. They gave her a new nose spray, didn't they?
No, fantastic.
What have you got to shove up there this time? Yeah, she sent in a thing and said, "Oh, it's a Monty Python bit, is it?" Just because we're British doesn't mean that we all subscribe to bloody loving Monty Python. Plus, John Cleese is a bit of a wet wipe these days, isn't he?
Right in front of my face.
I'm just saying, he is.
Yeah, I do this online Engage consult. And
With the doctor.
With the doctor, and it sends it through to them. And then they sent me a text saying, please book an appointment.
We want to see you.
And I go for a link, and I booked an appointment for like an hour and a half later. Yeah, so if they want to see you, they'll just be like, we want to see you. Can you book an appointment? So that's what I did.
Lisa says, my tummy is being so stupid today. I'm hungry and I'm cramping. I drank 3 litres of water. Well, yeah, probably got a tummy cramp from that. But yeah, well, hopefully the medication does. That's the best response I've ever heard. Love it, Ben. Well, he is. John Cleese is a bit of a wet wipe. He is. I'm assuming that's what he means.
I don't know.
I mean, he used to be funny. He did. He did used to be funny. But that ship has very, very much sailed, I think.
So, anyway, so the doctor was all like, have you had your tonsils out? And I was like, no. And I was like, they tell me every time that I get tonsillitis that they're going to take my tonsils out, but they don't. Anyway. And so apparently it's just acute sinusitis. And so she gave me painkillers and steroid nose spray.
You need to poke the beard to feed you.
Uh-oh.
I mean...
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if the word I'm... What, you missing pieces?
Nope.
I don't know if the word I would use is sellout. Because he is just an old man now. But oh, shit. I just saw a flash of ginger out
Did you
of the
not
right
hear
of
it?
my eyes. Where have the viewers all gone?
Did you not hear her?
I did not, but
She
they've all
went,
disappeared. Every one of them, apparently. If you are drinking that much water, I hope you are taking Celtic salts to refill your electrolytes, Lisa. Electrolytes. I like that word.
Electro.
I do. No, Lisa, we're not encouraging it. We're not encouraging Florence.
I think we should.
She's making noise as well. She's going meow.
I mean, when I was in the
Over
garden
that way.
earlier, she was out there as well.
Oh, was she following you around?
She's just like, hey, Mum.
Thinking you're going to get some attention. You poor deluded fool. Thinking you were going to get some attention. Oh, God, she's up at the little table now. Oh, fuck. No. We're not over by all the cables, you silly twonk. No. All right. I have to send her away.
Isn't she beautiful? Oh! Wow.
She fell off.
You pushed her. Oh,
And
look, she's come back to me now.
She knocked the camera.
That was on you.
She knocked the cameras. She knocked the cables. I think the bin went flying. I was trying to coax her onto the bin.
Nope.
And then the bin went out from under her.
Nope.
The bin went.
Nope.
I don't know where the bin is. I can't see it anymore.
Nope.
Your boy's been walking around the court crying for his mate. Came in for food, went off crying again. How old is your boy? How old is he? I swear there's more people watching than it tells us there is. Because there's more people talking than it tells us are watching. I don't get what's going on there. Yeah, he's a tomcat, but how old is he? What is it doing? Oh, Lisa has super chatted. So, first and foremost,
I agree.
woo! It's a personal woo.
Oh. Woo, Lisa.
There you go.
can't pick this up.
Justice for Florence, says Lisa. Thank you for the super chat.
I agree with Lisa.
I actually do think it should be justice for the bin.
No, and you're going to pick up that bin.
Oh, bloody not.
Yes, you friggin' are.
I'm not.
You pushed her.
I coaxed her.
That was not coaxing.
I coaxed
No.
her.
No. You shall apologise to her. You shall cook her some fish.
I'm not doing either of those things.
And you shall pick up the bin.
I'm not doing that either.
You shall apologise to her profusely.
You've already said that one, and I've already said no. BR Brick says this is the type of quality content we're here for, folks.
He's just cruel.
I am not cruel.
That cat comes to him every day.
Every minute of every bloody day.
And she's like, "Oh, Daddy, I love you." And then he does stuff like that.
The bin fell out from under her.
Whatever. That's
Where's
what they all
the
say.
bin?
I don't know. You tell me.
Because it slipped out when she put her bloody paws on it.
Of course it did.
And then she just went, poof.
Of course it did. Mm-hmm.
Ben, happy wife, quieter life, says Lisa. I think it's Chrissy that wants the quieter life, to be fair.
I really do.
She's counting down the days till me and you go away for a few days, Lisa.
I never said that.
Yeah?
Hmm?
What?
What? Nothing?
It is May tomorrow, you're correct. And like we said earlier on, if we can somehow raise another €330.
Not happening.
It's not happening. But if somehow
Anyway.
by some magical miracle we can, then we'll just buy the annual pass outright rather than going monthly.
Do you know what Dexter said that you should do for your birthday?
For my birthday?
Yes.
What do you say?
That you should go to Disneyland with us.
Well, if we went at the end of August, though,
I know. Could you
would
imagine?
be so much money.
He was like, "Oh, I'm sure Daddy won't want to go back to Legoland," and I was like, "I bet he will."
I mean, we could all go to Alton Towers, though. We could do that.
That would be probably just as expensive.
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it.
I mean, but we could. Isn't that right, Lisa? I'm just saying, we haven't done it. We haven't done it. We could go and do it. Bloody hell. If you guys could do us a solid and give us a hand here and click the share button, we'd really, really appreciate that, because this stream is once again not being put out by YouTube on either one, the vertical or the horizontal. They're just not putting our streams out, and it annoys me a little bit because I just don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to change it. I'm gonna have a little play around on the back end. So, Chrissy, you're gonna have to take over the talking for a minute.
Eh?
That's right. You're gonna.
No, don't play around with it, because then you'll bugger it up.
No, I won't.
You will?
I'm doing something.
Yeah, you're going to bugger it.
No, I'm not. There's no tags.
Ah.
So that might help.
I was going to say, if you bugger it, I'm just going to say I told you so.
I'm going to put a bunch of tags on it. Right. Talk to them, please.
I don't know what you want me to say, because I'm trying to build at the same time here. I'm not Superwoman. Or am I? So this doctor, right, was so stupid, because she's like, "Oh, acute sinusitis, it can last up to 6 weeks." I looked at her and I said, "I've had it for 6 weeks." And she's like, "Oh, well, it could be a bit longer then." I was like, "You just said 6 weeks."
Yeah. Which is annoying. Keep going, keep talking.
I don't know what to say.
Come on, you can entertain them. You've got this. I mean, there's some people watching on the vertical stream now. Talk to them. Say hello.
Hi.
I think Amy might be there, because I see hello everyone and a load of pictures of ducks.
Oh, that's usually Amy.
I assume that's Amy. I can't see the chat at the moment, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
Actually,
wants
you
me
can.
to...
It's down there.
He's like, chat. And I'm like, .com. I think this is right. I'm not too sure.
Okay, that was a double up. I'm trying to think of some tags here, folks.
Beauty and the Beast.
I've done that.
Lego.
Done that.
Gaston.
That's actually a good one. All right, because then I can port them over to the other one. Gaston. Belle. And the Beast.
Disney. Princess.
Yeah. There are more people than it's showing. I thought so, Lisa. I did think so. And if you're watching on either stream, please do click the like button and show us that you're here. And get involved in the chat as well. Get
As
involved.
Ben says, come say hi.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Oh, that's rolling towards you.
Well, yeah.
Ben was trying to steal my Lego.
Was I now?
You all saw it. Dun, 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 dun.
I can see somebody clicking hearts all over and over and over. Keep doing that. Keep clicking the emotes, because maybe that'll push it out as well. Right, we have some tags.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
I'm going to stick them in the vertical as well. Same tags. Right. There we go. Tag saved. Hi there, Amy. Good evening.
Big pink hands.
Yeah. Yeah, big pink tanks indeed. Let me check on the subscribers as well while I'm here. Just checking up. See where we're at. 2168. We need 2 subscribers tonight to get us to 2170, so I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you haven't become a member yet, please consider doing so from 99p a month. And that's to either stream. Remember, you can also gift out memberships. I know that Tiana's trying to land herself another gifted membership. So when she comes back, if she comes back. YouTube forgot about you. Did they never too old for Lego? It seems like they're forgetting about us as well at the moment, to be honest. Indeed, so close, Lisa, so close indeed. And I'm still wrestling with the idea of going to London on Friday to see this Epic Universe thing. Because, yes, it could make a great video. It could make a great stream as well. But in the same breath, could I really be asked to go to London to possibly not get much out of it? I'm thinking it through.
I mean, not get much out of it.
Well, because we might not actually get much in the way of views or growth or anything out of it. You just don't know. It is a might. But, yeah. It's a thing. So I'm thinking about it. And also, I don't really want to go on my own. Not going to lie. Not really in the mood for going on my own. So if anybody wants to come to London on Friday, it is Friday, to Battersea Power Station, feel free. I will gladly spend the time with you. You're there on Saturday. We'll record after you finish with the students. There you go, Lisa. See, I'm technically, if I'm going to go, it'll be Friday. And neighbours poisoned your ram. Lucky, this is not going to end well. Jesus Christ, Amy. I mean, that's not what I expected to see on a Wednesday night. I'm not going to lie. I mean, what? Like, purposefully? Or they grew some horrible plants? Or what's the deal? You can't just say that and leave us hanging. Christ.
We're missing.
What are you missing? Okay. Ow! Chrissy just pushed my knee into the edge of a wooden unit. Lisa, I'm going to take that as a satirical post, and I'm not going to repeat it because of the YouTube rules, but Lisa's satirical post there can, you know. I can't do much because it's the best I can do. Oh dear. Sorry about this, guys. Chrissy is looking for a rather large missing piece. She's not finding it. This is not good. I will stop copying you. Look behind the chairs.
Just gonna see
If it's in amongst the other bags. I mean, what? I'd suggest standing up, and then I can look down here better. If you stand up over there. I'm just trying to help here, folks. Trying to be a helpful young man. I mean, I'm not exactly young, I know that, but...
Because the bag was split.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, there it is.
Where? Success, folks. We found it. One of them, right? One of the many.
Ass.
One of the many reasons you're moving, is it, Amy? But what's happened? Like I say, was it deliberate or was it an accident or is it poisoned to death or is it not well? I mean, I've got a lot of questions. I've got a lot of questions. Now, obviously, you may not know the answers. But yeah, that is, I concur with Lisa. That's really, really horrible. And you know, that's so strange. Right? How we empathize for animals that we see as pets, yet not for the ones that we eat. Certain parts of your country, if someone goes after livestock, they're liable to get... You're in Florida, though, BR Bricks, aren't you? You got a good stand your ground doctrine there, I believe. Castle doctrine? Man, I'd love to live in your state. I would so love to live in your state.
Yes, Ben.
Well, just for the access to the theme parks, really. Think of the daily content. Yeah, Castle doctrine. You know, here in the United Kingdom, we are not allowed defensive weapons, shall we say. I can't say the G word. I kind of can say firearms, I guess.
How did they do it, Amy?
Deliberate. Lucky lived, but Bruce thought he would die. Lucky is your pet, yeah.
Was it like weed killer or, you know, like something like that? Or throwing...
That's dreadful.
Because over here we find, like on certain dog walks and stuff, that people will get meat and put like poison inside it.
They do.
Like weed killer and stuff inside it, and then leave them on the path so that dogs will go and eat it.
That happens far more often than you'd think as well.
I mean, it's just disgusting because there are sick people in the world. Put it that way.
There are. Oh, weed, marijuana. Okay. BR Brick says, aside from the occasional hurricanes, Florida is pretty sweet. Yeah, but if you're living inland, then the hurricanes are just very, very windy, aren't they? It's only really if you're living on the coast that the hurricanes are a real problem because you get the swells and stuff. And I mean, living in the Glades, you're probably quite... Yeah, I would imagine that they hit you hard, actually. But yes, poor Lucky. We are all sending our thoughts. That is ridiculous. And, you know, how would someone else like it if they were poisoned, you know? It's ridiculous.
It's because people don't care.
Lisa wouldn't want to live anywhere with more extreme weather. Fair enough. Not in some cases, because Florida, it's below sea level. Increased rainfall causes massive flooding inland as well. Yeah, I've seen the videos of Disney World, actually, when it looks like a Lake Disney. I've seen it.
Maybe they should rename it.
So Amy lived in Orlando and a hurricane tore down our fence. The slightest gust of wind tears down a British fence. The slightest gust of... And you go, where's my fence? Where's it gone?
It was that time when we went, where's the trampoline?
Where's the trampoline? Trampoline was 2 streets over, wasn't it? 2 streets over.
Someone had tied it to their fence.
12-foot wide trampoline.
Woo!
2 streets over.
Yep.
We did retrieve it, didn't we?
We did retrieve it, but
Did retrieve it.
it was buggered.
Yeah.
It did end up with the scrap man.
It did.
And now our trampoline, we're in a new house, but the trampoline is now staked into the ground
With cement bags on each leg.
and cement bags on the legs. Yeah,
yeah.
because we do get some strong winds.
And so far, touch wood, it hasn't flown off.
It hasn't moved.
The fences have gone,
The fences have gone.
but the trampoline. Remember when we had that gazebo here and it went flying? What about 4 gardens down, wasn't it? We had a massive gazebo and wind took it, and we had it bloody staked in. We had cement bags on its feet.
Yeah.
And gone.
Sometimes it just can't be saved.
True.
There was also that time when we had a gazebo and it filled with water. Do you remember? And the whole thing just collapsed inwards because the water
the roof just started sagging and sagging and sagging until it collapsed.
Yeah, I just don't think we've got any luck with gazebos. Just like,
Listen to this one from BR Bricks. Funny story. One year a hurricane tore down several trees and a section of shedding, but the fence untouched.
That's good fencing.
All
right there.
I'm saying is it looks like the Americans know how to build a fence. Us guys, we don't. Amy says the neighbours are now at the top of her list. You'll let you figure out what that list is. Just waiting for collapse of society.
Well, to be fair, Amy, it's not long till you move.
I will just neither
Which means that, things... Just don't let them know where you're moving to.
No, yeah, don't let them know where you're moving to, but also in the same breath, I neither condone nor condemn that statement. I neither condone nor condemn it. Lisa says, satire, we are a comedy club tonight. I think we have to be. We have to be a comedy club tonight, right? Because she's dropped more Lego, folks.
Oh, it's these nails.
It's all for science, says BR Bricks. Well,
there you go.
What did you drop this time? 2x3 plate.
No, it was that one.
Oh. Of course it's all for science, sir. That's why we do these Lego builds as well. It's all for science, I do wish that, I'm going to go on a little rant.
Oh, no.
I'm
Come on, no.
I'm going to go on a little rant. Yep.
No.
I just wish the system would put them out more so that we could move some more adverts so that these builds can start paying for themselves.
Do you know who else your neighbours are, Amy, in your new place? Me. It'll be me, Amy.
We're going to Kentucky.
Yeah. Amy's going to build us a little cabin in their garden.
Yeah, but she's going to have to pay for our plane tickets.
They're going to... No, we can do that.
And sponsor our green cards.
Yeah, that part,
Yeah.
yeah. But they're going to build us a cabin in the forest.
She have to sponsor our green cards, and what are we doing? We're farm hands that do no farm work.
I would work on the farm.
You can do the farm work.
I'd look after Lucky. That's my designated thing already.
You can do
Job
the
done.
farm work, and
Yep.
I'll just make content in our shack. Everybody wins.
Oh, Ben's content would literally be living on a farm, and it would just be showing Bruce and Amy doing all the work.
No, what it would be is Bruce and Amy and Chrissy doing all the work in the background, right? And you'd be able to hear them.
Wait, do I get a horse?
But the camera would be on
I don't want a
me,
horse.
and I'd be wearing a straw hat, a set of dungarees,
Chewing on the reed out on the
chewing
floor.
on a reed,
On a rock-
rocking back and forth on a rocking chair with a large double barrel on my lap.
Oh, there you go, Ben. You could tend to the bees.
I don't want to tend to the bees. Thank you very much.
Ben's petrified of bees.
And then anybody that came, because we've got a daughter, anybody that came to the house would be like, you don't go near my daughter. You stay away from my daughter.
Jesus. This is why Ben is not living in America, because this is what he would do.
BR Brick says, I think that I've seen that movie before. Huckleberry Finn? Yeah, basically.
I like bees though, Amy, so I could tend to the bees.
And Lila likes honey, so
It's a win-win.
it's a win-win for everybody.
It's a win-win situation
It
going on
really
here.
is, right? You just got to sponsor the green cards and build the shack. But the sponsor the green cards. Make sure there's a porch and a rocking chair. But sponsor the green cards. And Kentucky, we can come. I and then you'd be like, wait, Where are you going today, Ben? I'm off to the Smokies, Amy. I'm off to the Smokies. What are you doing in the Smokies? I'm going to Dollywood, Amy. Amy, I'm going to Dollywood.
Why is this a thing?
That's Prince Adam's wig, baby.
Look.
Show him Prince Adam's wig. He needs, allegedly, he needs a wig.
And then
It just slides in there. It's a hidden wig. It's hidden in a roof.
hidden in a roof because he's not allowed it.
Oh man, a treehouse sounds amazing. But we need like a rope lift because I'm a cripple. But yeah, she says we have a small forest there. You could build a treehouse.
Where does this go?
Where does what go?
This?
Well, you clearly missed it.
I really didn't, though. I mean, I must have done somewhere.
She's missed a piece. That's a nice Easter egg there, the spot on the roof. Yeah, it's very nice actually, isn't it?
Bear with me, children.
Children.
Bear with me.
Do you think they're children?
They are my pother ones.
That's not a word. Padawan is a word.
Pother one.
Padawan is not.
Oh, hang on. Hang about.
She's
Wait, no, I've
she's
done that
definitely
one.
missed it, isn't she?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know BR Bricks. We're all bearing. You know. Yeah, Treehouse sounds really cool, actually.
Damn it.
What are you doing today, Ben? Oh, I'm off to Silver Dollar City, Amy. What are you doing? Cedar Point. I'm off to Cedar Point. And I would go to all of these places. You know, or you could live in the Fallout shelter. They've got the Fallout shelter already. We could live in the Fallout shelter. It is large.
Ah.
Sponsor the green cards. Jump down the Fallout shelter. Make sure it's comfortable. Plenty of living for 4. A nice refrigerator and a 60-inch TV.
That's because that was supposed to go on that one.
Oh.
Maybe. Wait, why are you getting out? Get back in there.
Taylor's
Can't get the stars
oldest
these days.
time.
I don't know why there's a spare panel.
True as there's always a spare of those.
Oh, cool.
Taylor's oldest time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
Shh.
Why should I shush?
Right, that's got to go there.
Is that going up on the castle now?
I think so. I wonder if Gaston's in the next bag. I don't think he is.
We might have to pull the castle forward in a sec. Just
I
so they
think
can...
Gaston's...
Hey! Throwing pieces on me!
Yeah, have some Lego. You dirty, dirty runt.
Excuse me? Is that what you call disabled people?
I mean, only if the shoe fits. Right. I think that goes...
Hold on, if you pull it towards you...
No, stop. Don't talk, Ben. No talking.
Jesus Christ.
That's it, we're on.
Yeah, pull it right towards you,
Shh.
and then I can do it the big camera, and then we can see it properly. There you go. Look, there's the top level on the castle.
That is... Really?
They can see it better on the vertical.
Yeah. Hang on. Hang on. I can lift.
Please don't.
I'm going to lift it.
Please don't.
I'm totally doing it.
Oh, God.
Don't stop me now.
There it is so far, folks.
Having such a good time.
Please put it down.
No.
Please put it
Oh,
down.
no.
For the love of God, put it down. Just put it down. Right, you've got two more stages to go?
Yep.
Right, let's get this done. Oh, this thing is huge. It's really big.
Hang on.
Amy sent me, it is a very nice looking castle, isn't it, BR Bricks? Tiana's back. She's noticed Amy here. Where's Gaston? Is he in this one?
I don't think so.
He's in the final
I
bag.
think he's in the final bag.
I can see him. He's in the final bag. Don't forget, guys, we do have a super chat goal tonight of 5 super chats. Anytime someone does send one, Chrissy gives them a personal woo. Lisa has had a personal woo tonight. Emma says, hello, my darlings. And as this is the final of this build,
The only problem is we've still got nowhere to put it.
the silence is golden. Well, the person of which you speak may or may not be watching, but on his television. He did say he was watching on his television yesterday. No one backs like Gaston. But
Obviously, they think he's worth the wait.
oh, he's definitely worth the wait, isn't he?
So they're like, we're going to put him. And oh no, we have had the Beast. I was like, wait a minute. No, we have. No, it's fine.
Yeah, it is fine. It is fine.
Ben's doing his jiggly leg again.
Yeah, I am doing my jiggly leg. Jiggly leg. God, do you remember Jigglypuff?
Yeah. I used to play Jigglypuff all the time and put everyone to sleep.
Did you notice, has anybody seen that Lego have announced a real collaboration with Pokemon?
Yes. And I'm so excited,
But they're not bringing it out until 2026.
which is very sad.
It is very sad. It is very sad.
But it's fine.
They bought the mini crepes back at the old mill. This is at Disneyland Paris. I think we're gonna film some snack reviews, I think, this time when we're away.
Snack.
Some snack review videos. I've got to try the Darth Vader cookie and then probably end up having.
Darth Vader cookie don't look appealing.
But it's the only one I can eat, and really I can't even eat that. So
It's the colour of it that is a bit off-putting for me.
like I say, I really shouldn't eat that, but I'm going to, and
I shouldn't, but I'm gonna.
it's gonna make me ill. But
well, sorry, Lisa, but that one's on you to put up with his moaning,
yeah, I will eat it for science.
because that's all he does. Is he
Push it
eats,
forward a bit.
he eats things he's not supposed to, and then he bleeding moans and moans and moans, and I'm like,
Well, it hurts. It hurts.
Eat bread, did we, Ben? Eat bread? And he's like, yeah.
Why would you throw a water bottle at me? I mean, of all things that you could throw at me, a water bottle.
If you throw water at him, he might melt.
Like the witch.
Because I think he's actually allergic to water.
Oh, that's not on properly.
So, well,
The
I
top
see.
level.
I see.
Yeah, I'm like the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. Melting. Actually, I remember once me and Lisa were there, and it was so damn hot. I mean, it was like 43 degrees centigrade. And we were melting. They had the misters on in Frontierland, so they had that people could go under the misters to try and cool off. But
I would have just stood there.
we went to Pirates of the Caribbean because there's the big fountain outside it, and I just dunked my hat in the fountain and then put it on my head. That was lovely, that was. Oh, it's on. You've done it.
No, it just needed jiggling.
A bit like my legs. But yes, Lisa, it was far too hot. It really was. BR Brick says, I'm being so serious. It gets so hot sometimes I actually installed those misters on your patio. Wow.
Nice.
That is nice. I mean,
Is it true that in America, like, everyone has AC?
I mean, it's certainly in states like Florida, I would imagine most people have AC, and that's it's just standard. Helps big time for barbecues, does it? I want to go to BR Bricks' house.
Yeah.
Misters and a barbecue in the Florida Everglades. Yeah, oh yes, it's almost a requirement for the AC. I mean, I tell you what, sir. If you're going to have to give us some kind of off YouTube contact info, because if we ever come to your state and we want to do some Glades airboating. You never done? No, you haven't been to America, but
I have. I've been to France. That's as far as I've been.
I've done airboating in the Glades before. It's a thing. Giant fans on the back of the boat, and you go looking for gators, basically.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been fine with that until you mentioned gators, and then I'm like, mm-mm.
I mean, there's a lot of gators in the Glades.
No.
I'm just saying there are a lot of gators in the Glades.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's what
That's why I wouldn't go to Australia either, because like they've got lots of spiders and critters and bleh.
he says. Of course, I will have to set it up.
I like
Barbecue, misters,
I like where I am.
the occasional gator. I mean, we could put
just casual.
we could put some of the gators on the barbecue. No? If you've ever thought about trying gator, don't forget to hit the like button. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'll try any meat once.
I think you can try gator down at the seafront.
Not gator. They got kangaroo burgers down there at the moment.
Close enough.
Kangaroo's okay. It's not the best. I've never tried shark. BR Brick says, I used to work for a public safety department here, and a common service call was for baby alligators in swimming pools. A friend's cat or tastes like chicken, just a bit heavier. Ah. Fair enough. Fried gator. Tiana says, I'm qualified for catering. My catering teacher says I should apply for the Great British Bake Off.
Oh, yeah.
Amy in Dystopia. I have indeed been to Wonderworks on International Drive in Orlando, the upside down building as she calls it. When I was a child, I have been there. I remember when I saw it be built. In fact.
Here we go. He's doing his old showing off thing.
I haven't been there since I was a child, mate.
Whatever.
But yes, I've been there.
That's what he does all the time, right? He's like, oh, I've been to Florida this many times, and I've been here, and I've been there.
When I was a child.
And I'm like, I went to Haven.
Yeah, when I was a child.
No, I'm not talking to you.
But still.
I went to Haven. Me and my dad keep talking about going to Greece.
But yes, they got like things like a hurricane simulator in there and stuff like that.
I might go to Greece.
Well, at least they did. I don't know what's in there nowadays, but yeah.
Why can I not find things?
And then they also just a few hundred meters up the road from it, they had a massive Ripley's Believe It or Not. Tiana says, I've been to Greece. Come with me next time, Chrissy.
Come with me.
Yeah, just up from the Wonderworks, there was a Ripley's Believe It or Not. A huge one.
Yeah, I've literally only ever been abroad once. Well, no. I've only been to one place abroad, and that is Disney. France. I've been to France.
Yeah. Emma Watts says she's been to the Glades. Bloody brilliant. Well, BR Bricks lives in the Glades. And welcome back, Emma. Nice to see you again. To see you nice. But yeah, Wonderworks, the upside down building, is in a place called Point Orlando, on International Drive. And that is where I believe it was 99, whenever it came out anyway, I was at the opening day for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And we saw it in IMAX at Point Orlando. And I will always remember it because before we went to the Pizza Hut, which was across the road in the Quality Inn Plaza's car park. And we went there. And we got Star Wars Episode 1 toys. I just will never forget that. And we got Star Wars Episode 1 toys. Then we went across.
Didn't your Game Boy get taken apart at the airport?
Yeah, that did happen. They thought I had one of the first Game Boys that would charge, and they thought it was a bomb. Took it apart.
Not all it's cracked up.
Took
to
out
be
some
going
screwdrivers.
abroad, is it, Ben?
Took it apart. That was at Orlando Sanford Airport.
Did they put it back together?
They did, yeah.
Damn straight. Where'd my stickers go?
Wherever you've put them.
They were right. They were right there.
Jesus Christ, she's now lost the stickers, folks.
They were right. They were there.
I did tell you, Amy. I did. Sorry, Tiana. Sorry, I did tell you about that. My Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace experience. But it's just one of those things I'll never forget. It's just one of those random things, and I think because we got the toy. I also remember we used to get a load of Pokeballs from Burger King, and they had 24-karat gold-plated Pokemon cards in them, and they're at my mum's house somewhere. I think they're in her attic.
Ben.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing left at your mum's house.
Well, they would have been at my mum's house. Same as my original fucking first edition Charizard Pokemon card was in my mum's attic.
Look at this.
That is awesome. That is really cool. Apparently there's a Skunk Ape museum. Wow. That sounds like a thing. Now, the challenge that I'm going to put to the people is to get Tiana a membership because I know hers has expired and she would certainly like to rejoin. She has already said to me, it's expired and I want it back. And I still can't give her a membership. I tried to gift her a membership. I'll tell you what there is in Florida. There's I don't want to, I hesitate to call it a theme park, but there's a place called Gatorland. And it is literally, well, it is exactly what it says on the tin. It's a place you can go see loads of gators.
Have you ever been to Dolly Parton thingy?
I would love to go to Dollywood.
Where's that?
It's in the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee.
There we go. I was like, actually, give me an actual place.
Gatorland is not your most famous attraction. Walt Disney World is, and Epic Universe soon will be. But Lisa says, if I can get 100 subs, I will sort her out a yearly membership. Oh, wow. BR Brick says, I've been to Graceland, but not Dollywood. I would love to go to Dollywood because they've got some of the most awesome looking coasters. Lightning Run, which, okay, Lightning Run is a Rocky Mountain construction wooden roller coaster. And it used to be the first and only wooden coaster in the world with a launched lift hill. It was a launch. And that's why it was called Lightning Run. But it started really, really going wrong over the past few years. And so they made the, I think, detrimental move to remove the launch. And now in its place, it's got a high-speed lift hill. It doesn't go much slower than the launch did, to be fair. But, you know, having that unique selling point, I mean, the coaster just looks amazing as it is anyway, but having that unique selling point, the only wooden coaster in the world with a launch, and now it's gone. It's kind of sad. I would have loved to have, like, you can experience Lightning Run still with the lift hill, but I would have loved to have experienced it with the launch. I think it would have been something else. But, hey-ho. I think we're kind of moving away from lift hills in general on roller coasters. The more and more they get built, the more and more they're launched.
Oh, because lift hills are so slow.
True. Well, Hyperia's lift hill is not slow
No.
at Thorpe Park.
But that's my point, though. Like, if you can get people up and over quicker, the more people you get through the queues, the more people you get through the rides.
And I will say,
You're not sitting on a lift hill going, bored.
When Hyperia, what Thorpe Park did with Hyperia as well with the lift hill is they added speakers up it and they play some dramatic music as you're going up, and it really just adds to it, and it makes you feel pumped up. No, hydraulic launches are going away. BR Bricks. Hydraulic launches are being ripped out left, right, and centre actually, because they're unreliable and they cost about, well, let's say King Dakar at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, which was the tallest and fastest coaster in the world until they literally imploded it the other week. That was quite impressive. But that was a hydraulic launch made by Intamin, and it was costing $1 million a year to service. That was just to service it. $1 million a year. So they are moving more towards LSM launches now, linear synchronous motors, because they don't really have moving parts. Hydraulic launches, that was the main problem with them, is they are what they say on the tin. They're a big cable with a catch car that attaches to the bottom of the roller coaster train, and then there was a hydraulic barrel that spins at high speed to pull that catch car and pull the train along a launch track. Icon launches are... Tiana, I can't agree with you on that. Like, I love Icon. I think it's the best coaster in Britain. But I think that its launches are extremely disappointing. They're linear synchronous motors, but they have no kick to them. They have no kick to them at all. BR Brick says, see, we're here for science. Lisa says, I like seeing the Shite Force catch card. Exactly. Well, that's sort of a hybrid launch, Lisa. Because Avengers Assemble Flight Force or Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It does use a catch car, but it doesn't use a hydraulic cable system. It uses an old LSM system. So the LSM system launches the catch car, not the train. But it is a thing. But yeah, we're moving away from hydraulic launches on roller coasters. And the reason we're doing that is because they just cost so much money to maintain. That's the Rose. You've built the Rose. The West Wing. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. And yes, Lisa, I mean, it is money saving. And I would argue that building linear synchronous motors launches are actually probably more expensive in the outlay, but they are much less money to maintain. Lisa says, I'm here to manifest Space Mountain mission 3. That's a hydraulic catch car launch, actually. It's an old Vekoma catch car launch, but that was built in the early 90s. So that was built, they were building it 92. I think it opened 93 or 94. But that is a hydraulic catch car launch. But those launches are increasingly becoming more unreliable. The launch cables have got to be replaced pretty much annually, sometimes twice a year, depending on what ride it is. Look at Cedar Point in Ohio, which is like the roller coaster mecca of the world. Well, some argue that's Six Flags Magic Mountain in California, but I would say it's probably Cedar Point in Ohio. But look at the Top Thrill Dragster, which was just like King Dakar, was, you know, over 400 feet tall, had a massive hydraulic catch car launch. They ripped out the entire launch track because one of the trains snapped off, hit a woman in the head. She had serious injuries. It was not good. It closed for several years. So they built a massive spike behind the station, and now it's like a swing launch. They've put LSMs on it because they're not powerful enough to shoot it straight up over a 420-odd foot hill in one go. They part way up it, then it comes back. It launches a bit more, goes up the spike, then launches again a third time to go up over the top hat. But like I said, it's less dangerous, and it's going to be cheaper to maintain in the long run, which is always going to be preferable for these parks. Yeah, they do break a lot, Lisa. They absolutely break a lot. Stealth at Thorpe Park is currently the fastest accelerating coaster in the world. And it's a hydraulic Intamin launch, you know, with a cable and a catch car. But I don't think it's got much time left, and I don't know what they're going to do with it. Are they going to...
Oh, Stealth's great.
Yeah, but what do you think they'll do with it? Do you think they'll make it a mini Top Thrill 2 and give it a swing launch and a spike, or do you think they'll just tear it down? Because it's on borrowed time at the moment.
I reckon they'll probably tear it down.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Unfortunately, but I reckon that's probably what they'll do.
I think that's... I think you're probably right. Amy says, when I lived in Orlando, I was planning on living in Disney World after the apocalypse. It's got everything. She's right. It does have everything. I mean, it's got food.
I've got Gaston. So.
Are you building Gaston?
I'm building Gaston.
Ooh, it's time, Tiana. Tiana says, but Ben, in my defense, Icon is the only launch coaster I've ever done or ever been on, so I don't have much experience, so I can't really... Well, like I said, they are LSM, linear synchronous motor launches, but in the same breath, they are very weak ones. The second launch, I think, is much better than the first, because it moves you out the station, stops you, and then slowly launches you up that first launch and up over that small top hat. But that second launch, it hits it at a rolling speed, and it does punch. So once you go down under the bridge, I don't know if the mist effect works anymore, but it used to go through a mist wall, and then you come out that mist wall feeling a little bit disoriented, and then just feel the punch of that second launch to hit you up into the Immelman. Oh, look, guys, it's Gaston. He actually looks pretty cool, doesn't he? No one builds like Gaston. He's now in front of the castle. He's down there. But
yeah, he's with his buddy.
But yeah, Mack rides are not known for their most powerful launches. They are very weak. And I think their coasters are great. I think their restraints are some of the most comfortable on the market.
It's funny because it took me a while to go on Stealth, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because I was always like, every time I went, I was like, oh no, I can't do Stealth. But it's over very quickly.
It is, and those old Intamin restraints that are on Stealth are just some of the most uncomfortable things on the planet.
They really, yeah.
They're horrible.
And the last time we went on it, I remember we were with Natalie and the boys, and as we went up and over, oh my god, my shoulders. Because you come out your seat, your shoulders hit the restraint, and my shoulders were killing for the rest of the day.
I'm just going to do a shout out to Natalie's son, Jacob, who had his 17th birthday yesterday.
Did he?
He did.
And you're only telling me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Charming.
Sorry.
Fine. I remember.
Well, happy belated birthday, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob. Oh. Can't believe he's 17.
Yes, Tiana, I think you do need to go to Thorpe Park. It looks like I might be going there next Sunday if we can find a wrap anyway, because we're looking for wraps. At this current moment in time, because Mr. Coaster Journey has gone, our first thrill rides of the year, we need to go to Thorpe Park.
Yeah, Thorpe Park is good.
So, yeah, well, yeah, he is growing up indeed, Lisa. My boobs still question lap restraint, says Lisa. I will tell you this, Mack Rides especially, right? And Mack Rides have the only two real thrill coasters in the UK that have lap restraints rather than shoulder restraints. And I will say that they are the two most comfortable roller coasters in the country.
You're right if you go on the lap bar ones.
Yeah, they are.
Although, do you reckon though that your boobs might smack you in the face?
Well,
that is a.
Just keep them in a nice brassiere and a nice top.
I was going to say, yeah, maybe a sports bra is needed.
Maybe a sports brassiere, yeah.
Sports bra could be needed.
But they are unquestionably, and they feel like you look at them and they look like from the outside, but they feel so secure when you're in them. They feel so secure. And let's face it, over the shoulder, because they do come down from above, right? So they come down from above, just like an over the shoulder restraint would.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they're quite weird, aren't they?
But let's face it, an over the shoulder restraint is doing the exact same restraining. They've just taken this bit off, and they've left this bit on, and then they make it much wider around your waist, and they push it in, and it is very, very secure. I can assure you, it is absolutely. I mean, Tiana can attest to it. She's done Icon, and Icon has the same restraints as. I'm
just saying, I wish it had
Hyperia.
Okay.
Icon does.
Oh.
Icon has the pull down and the seatbelt.
Yeah, that makes me feel better.
Over the shoulders make you feel safer, but that's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
More than anything, right? Because they're not safer.
It is true. It does. It makes you feel safer because it pins you in more. But they're a lot less comfortable.
Yeah. No, they are. They're a lot less comfortable. You're absolutely correct.
They're not comfortable, and I think that we're now leaning towards where people are going, you know what, we don't need over the shoulder.
Yeah, all manufacturers have stopped making them.
Yeah, I think they're going.
They stopped making them.
I mean, if we don't need to, and it gives people a better experience, you know.
No, Tiana. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you. Rage's over the shoulder restraints are dreadful. They are absolutely dreadful.
There are some over the shoulder, like I know Air at it's not called Air anymore.
Galactica.
When I last went on it was called Air, and they have like over the shoulder and everything, but this is like a vest.
Mm-hmm.
And at least when I went on it, you could still move.
Yeah, but that's also there to put you into a flying position.
They do, yeah.
You
so
are
they
face down.
Tip you, yeah.
You face the floor. BR Brick says, as someone who eats a lot of fried chicken, or fried food even, I can confirm my boobs also question lap restraints sometimes.
Wait, what?
His man boobs.
No, I question lap bars.
Yeah, question whether or not he's going to hit himself in the eyes with his man boobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I got so confused then because I was like, how do you, what? That confused me.
Tiana says she went on Rage 2 times in a row, but her friend went on Rage 7 times in a row.
You see, I think, you know, Colossus.
At Thorpe Park.
Yeah, I think Colossus would be really good with just a lap bar.
Yeah, and that's why I really want to go to Flamingo Land in Yorkshire, because Flamingo Land in Yorkshire have another Intermin 10 looper, which is the same layout as Colossus at Thorpe Park, except the only difference is they've got a lap bar on it. And I want to know what this is like. I want to do it.
Well, because the only reason I say this is because I tend not to go on Colossus anymore. Literally because
it hurts like hell.
It's the headbanger.
Yeah, it hurts like hell.
The restraints hurt.
It gives you a headache.
Yeah, and as someone who already suffers with migraines, it's not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun for me. Lisa says she's not allowed to do that, right? It makes her seize. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. But I really want to try the one at Flamingo Land in Yorkshire. It's called Sick, right? S-I-K, Sick. And it's another Intamin 10 looper. It was actually purchased for another theme park, and it sat in storage for years. And I mean years. And then Flamingo Land bought it on the cheap out of storage. And they've only actually just opened it in the last couple of years. And it's Colossus with lap bars. And I really want to try it. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I think Lisa's off. She says, right, I have to go. Have a great evening, all. Lisa, we are literally on the final stretch. We're nearly there. We've nearly built this thing. And then it is over. Then it is done. And then I might do a musical show tomorrow for members only. Or I might start building Grogu. I haven't decided yet. BR Brick says, hang on, I've never seen those little sand green pieces. Is that the roof? Yes. Yes, it is. Somebody purchase a membership and try and get it for Tiana. Go. She's not happy about the fact that I might be doing a musical stream tomorrow. You have to be a member in order to experience it, and the minimum membership level is 99p, but it doesn't mean that you go higher, you can go higher, but I mean, everyone gets access.
Ben could just not make it a membership one.
I have to.
Why?
Because it's a members only thing.
Men.
Well, I have to give them some kind of perk for being a member.
And you think that's you singing?
Some of them like it. Some of them ask for it. Some of them do. I mean, thanks. I just won't sing for you anymore. She literally asks me to sing her certain songs.
Karaoke?
Yeah, I don't have to do that then, do I? Yeah. I get it.
Face bothered not.
I mean, it will be. Sing me this song. Nope.
Will be.
Nope. That's it. I am reserving all of my karaoke performances solely for Rammstein songs now.
Oh, holy crap.
German industrial metal. That's it. That's all you're getting from me. Alle warten auf das Licht. Just like that. Fürstet euch nicht. Du, 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 du. Die Sonne scheint mir aus den Augen. So you go. Rammstein and Grogu build next live stream. Well, if I want to make if I want to make even 50p in advertisements, I can't do the Rammstein bit. And this is the other reason that I do the musical shows for members only, because I cannot monetize them. They can't be monetized because we're using other people's backing tracks, so I can't put adverts on them or anything like that. So it's a little perk that we do for people who actually go that extra mile and give us £1 a month. You know? It's just a little bit. Because we can't monetize them. Every time we try, they go, oh, you hit me with a copyright claim. Oh, yeah. Oh, copyright. And I get it. I do get it. But I am the one performing them. German, are you joking? Yes, you shall have to become a member. Yes, just click the join button. And become a member tonight. But I enjoy doing them. I'm a performer. And I've always been a performer. And if people can get some joy out of it, that's all we really do. I don't really care if I'm good or bad on the night. I just care about spreading a bit of joy and positivity. You know, and I can't monetize it, so if we're going to do it, I do it for the people that go that extra mile. It's that simple, really. Tiana says, it's fine, I'll have my own show, so I'll get Amy to join me and maybe Julie. She's going to do a competing show.
Don't blame her, mate.
Somebody buy that woman a membership. Somebody gift her out a membership. Come on. Not my fault. I've tried getting her a membership. I've tried it. Doesn't work. Plus, I can't buy memberships to my own bloody channel. Ow! Imagine that, me not being able to watch my own members-only show, despite the fact I'm the one that's making them. That would be hilarious. It would be. Anyway, this is nearly done. We are very, very close. I think we'll be done before 9, which is actually shocking to me. But I'm going to have to take the camera down, I think, to really get a look at this. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Which is going to be a little bit janky, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. You did get Gaston. I mean, we technically got Gaston, but you got to see him. You got to see him. And you know what? I hope people have enjoyed this build series as well as we've built this. And waffled on about shite for the past.
He waffles on, I don't.
Are you going to partake in the Grogu build?
Am I going to what now?
Are you going to partake in the Grogu build?
No, that's on you.
I'm doing the whole thing.
Probably.
Oh, I'm doing the whole thing. So I'll have to entertain you and build because Chrissy doesn't know how to produce the show. But you could sit in this chair, couldn't you? And
I could.
And press all the buttons.
What buttons?
Look, the way to change to big camera, press 1. There we go. The way to change back to build, press 3. There you go. Not that difficult. And the vertical stream is just stuck on one view.
I think I need to go to college for that.
In my heart, I've gotten Gaston. You know what? I do have a Gaston, says Tiana. Have you managed to find the Harry Potter Haribo yet, Tiana? I did enjoy my bag of Harry Potter Haribo yesterday. It did make me feel a bit sick, but I did enjoy it.
I'm going to show you our last sticker.
That is Prince Adam. Prince Adam, baby.
And then it's going to sit
in the back of the chimney. Or is that the front of No, that's the back of the chimney. Yeah, the only place I've seen it so far is Tesco, Tiana. I did look in Asda earlier on. There was none in Asda. So, Tesco's, I think...
I think we should send Ben back to Asda, just to double check.
I'm not going back to Asda. I know why you want me to go back to Asda, and it's nothing to do with double checking for Harry Potter Haribo. And I'm not doing it.
Just to double check?
No. Not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
It's cruelty to animals.
You're calling yourself an animal?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, you said it.
Yeah.
You are the one that just said...
Oh, no. Times 5. I hate when they do this.
Times 5? Yeah. Tiana says, I'll send you the money if you post some to me. Well, just go to Tesco. Surely you've got a Tesco close to you.
Everyone's got Tesco close to them.
Yeah, they've got them in Tesco. As long as you've got a club card, they're £1.10 a bag. And they've got all 3 of them. The Harry, Rons and the Hermiones.
So I was at the pharmacy earlier.
Were you?
Yeah.
What were you doing at the pharmacy?
Well, I was picking up the medication. Anyway,
Were
listen.
you?
Right?
Yep.
And me and Deck are sitting there waiting.
Right.
And this little boy comes in. And he goes up to the woman working at the sales desk, whatever. And he's like, excuse me. Anyway, she's busy serving someone. So he's like, excuse me. And she goes, oh, hang on a minute. Right. So she finishes serving someone. And then she goes, yeah. And he goes, can I buy a Freddo? And she's like, oh, we don't sell Freddos here.
I think they do.
And the kid was like, oh. And so she's like, if you just go out there's a Tesco like 2 doors down.
There is, yeah.
And I'm like, of course there is. There's Tesco's everywhere.
Wait, there was a Tesco 2 doors down from when you were collecting medication, so you didn't buy me any more Harry Potter Haribo. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I went to Asda for you this morning and bought you certain things.
Why would I have gone? It's a Tesco Express.
I
And
mean,
at what point did you go, oh my God, babe?
I'm just saying, let's look at the dynamic here. I go and get you things all of the time.
No, you didn't at all be like, I really want me some more Haribo.
I mean, to be fair, they did make me feel really sick. But they tasted really good. So,
Well, I don't understand what you want from me then.
well, I do want more of them. But maybe not to eat the entire bag in one sitting this time. I think that's probably what would work better.
Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, they're gluten-free. So, that's handy. They're not setting me off.
A cola bottle's gluten-free.
They are. Cola bottles are made of pork gelatine or beef gelatine. The good type of gelatine. What? It is the good type. But yes, cola bottles are gluten-free. And that's why I've been eating so damn many of them lately. I mean, I ate so many cola bottles recently that I thought I might become just a bottling cola bottle. I mean, I've now moved on to cola flavouring in my, in here. Smoky Cryptic 13 says, "Hey, I'm back. How you doing, Mr. Cheeseballs? You doing well? Hope you're well. Don't forget, hit the like button up there if you're back. Over there on the vertical stream." That puts me off knowing that. Well, like I said, look, gelatine, there are some people that really don't like gelatine. I think it's made in a certain way, and it has always been made in a certain way, and if you like it, then that's what you like. It's as simple as that. How are you anyway, Mr. Smoky Cryptic or Mr. Cheeseballs or whatever you want to be called? Hope you
Whatever
are
your
well.
name is today.
I think it's Adam.
I'm not
He says it's not Adam. And Adam, when he comes on Fortnite, goes, "It's not me." So, it might be. It might not be. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I tell you what, I've never tried before. I've never tried bone marrow. And I know a lot of rich people really like it on stuff. And that's why I think it's probably horrible. I mean, come on. Let's face it. Have you ever seen a Michelin star meal? Right? Anybody who has one of those things needs to go to KFC on the way home. Because Christ. PR Brick says accurate. Exactly. Exactly. They're like, oh, look. Oh, we're going to have bone marrow and caviar. I mean, who wants to eat sturgeon eggs? The idea of eating sturgeon eggs, what does that do for you? Realistically, the amount of money sturgeon eggs cost to make caviar. And it's like, why? Is it the greatest tasting thing on the planet? Is it the spice from bloody... Someone convinced you to try escargot and you will never forgive them. Yeah, well, escargot is snails. Who wants to eat that? Who wants to... I know. Oh, look, seems like a really good idea to eat. Let's just throw some snails in some garlic and see what happens. Yes, Tiana, I agree with you. Michelin...
I mean, if you're hungry.
Tiana says Michelin restaurant is a good career option and pays a fair amount. Well, of course it does, because it costs the earth to eat at one of them. And not only does it, the profit margins must be through the bloody roof, because they're not giving you anything on the plate. I mean, you go to a Michelin-starred restaurant and ask for a dessert, they'll give you this. They'll give you this. And they go, oh, yes, there you go. Oh, there's a dessert. There's £122.50. Fuck off. I'm sorry, but... Even if I had that kind of money, why on earth would we go and eat in one of those places? Why? It's just to say that you did, just to show off your lifestyle and show off that you can afford to. Yeah, I'm going to go and pay out hundreds of pounds to eat nothing. Nothing. BR Brick says, rich people be so rich and bored in the 15th, 17th centuries, they ate anything. Exactly. And I mean, it's not just the 15th, 17th centuries, is it? When you get to a certain level of wealth in today's day and age, you must be bored. You must be bored. Because you can support yourself, you can sustain yourself, you can do whatever the hell you like. However, when you go to a Michelin-star restaurant, you are literally paying them hundreds of pounds, hundreds of dollars or euros or whatever currency it is that you're watching in for nothing. Tiana says, I would do that as I want to know what the service, etc., but I'm catering, etc., so I have a fair point. No, and I get it. like I said, I get it from the other side.
Eye up the competition.
But still, I get it from the other side. I get why people would want to work in that field because
Oh yeah.
it's paying. The profit margins must be through the bloody roof. They absolutely must be. I mean, if you asked for a roast from a Michelin-starred restaurant, they give you a wafer-thin slice of beef that they used a razor to cut, and half a roast potato, and they go, "There you go, sir. That's £92, please." And you go, "Where's the food? Can I have some food, please?" I mean,
With a drizzling of gravy.
"Oh, that beef has been aged in our cellars for the past 48 days. And that now makes it £90 for a razor thin slice. I'm going to go get some beef
What about
jerky."
that? No, what about the person that puts the gold on?
Yes, too right, BR Bricks. That scene in Mickey's Christmas Story at Seafood Ham Slices. Exactly right. And yes, you're talking about Salt Bay and his restaurants, Nusret Steakhouses. And it's like, they charge, I think, £14 for a regular can of Red Bull. For a regular can of Red Bull.
Yeah, but it's the gold that gets me.
Oh, yeah, we've got the 24-carat edible
I
gold.
know.
We've got hundreds of slices of it. It cost me £5. And we got hundreds of sheets of edible gold that you can wrap your steak in, same as all these expensive steakhouses do, because it costs nothing.
And it tastes like nothing.
And it tastes like nothing. It does nothing for you. And yet they go, "Oh, we've put this 24-carat gold leaf on your steak, sir. Now it's £600. Doesn't cost anything to do." I'm sorry, but these people, if people can go out and spend that type of money in a restaurant, just like it's nothing, they have too much money.
I feel like you're jealous.
No, I'm not.
Kind of sound jealous.
It gets to the point where we were talking earlier about boredom. You must be bored to be going and spending that kind of money on just a steak because it's got a bit of edible gold on it. You must be bored. You must be. Oh my God, what's this? You've missed a piece. You have missed a piece. Just letting you know. Oh shit.
Oh.
You knocked the flag off.
Bad
And as
flaggy.
we've been moaning about this, Chrissy's pretty much completed the castle. But she has missed a piece.
Damn it!
Told ya. She's now worked out that she's missed that piece.
No, I already knew, but I've got to find where it goes.
I can't believe that some of you have stuck with us through this entire build. It's taken like 20 days to complete. And we've not done it in 20 streams, but we did have a 9-day break. So thank you for those who have turned up, and thank you who will continue to turn up. I honestly think it's probably just on that turret. It's probably just an extra bit on that turret. Any Lego build live stream is a good live stream. Have you seen what we've got coming up next, BR Bricks? Because if you haven't, I will show you at the end. I will show you at the end. And I don't know if I can be. No, that is what's next. Grogu, as in the large one in his hover pram, and he's here. He's on deck, so I don't have to go out and buy it or anything. We've got it. But that's what's up next. And it's not going to be a single stream. It might be 2. It might be 3. I'm not really sure yet. But it's definitely not... I'm not going to do it in 1. And we are getting closer to sort of the June...
I don't go nowhere.
So you reckon it's...
I've searched the whole thing, and it goes nowhere.
Okay, then. Well, we'll just put it over here, then. It can go in the spares box.
Makes no sense.
So, are you going to place the final piece and...
Yeah, I'm just going to work out.
Oh yeah, it is very appropriate for the time. That is it. That's the castle, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Jenga. Should I put it into big camera so they can see you crown it properly? There we go. No, this way. Move it this way.
What, Ben? I can't. You bleeding move it.
There we go. Holy crap, this thing is huge. This thing is huge.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
I think we are going to need a bigger boat. And what we are also going to need to do, right, we're going to go back to this camera. And I'm going to take this camera down.
Hang on a minute. 'Cause
Okay.
now I have to work out what I want to do.
Oh my god, Becky, look at her castle, says BR Bricks. And Shalini's here, says, oh wow, all done. Yeah, we're going to take a good look around it in a sec. So stick around. We're going to try, this is kind of new. What we're going to do, I'm going to change the camera mode. We're going to see if we can look around it a little bit. I don't think that goes anywhere. Oh, you can... Jesus Christ.
Ben?
Jesus Christ. She's breaking things, folks. And they can see what you're doing as well. They can see it. How are you, Shalini? Anyway, hope you're well. Emma says, wow, well done. And Shalini saying hello to everybody. Is the colloquial husband of yours working tonight, or is he home? That was on there somewhere. It was absolutely on there somewhere. Or is that they part of Lumiere?
No. They're obviously here from somewhere.
He is there, is he? So
Ben, please can you stop with your legs?
sorry. Okay, well I will commission him at about 9:20 to join me on the battlefield, as you will. And I will also commission him right now to come and give the stream a like.
Oh. God damn it.
What do you do? We're getting there. We're getting there, folks.
No, it's not just shush.
Okay, I'm going to shush. On that note, anyway, I'll talk to you guys.
Yeah.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by, says BR Bricks. Do that in sort of an American theme park announcer voice. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. And then you can just do it in Spanish as well. Just
Oh,
would you like a hand?
Get off.
I'm willing to help.
You can't help. Shush.
I can help.
Ben, please shut up.
My God. So, anyway, folks, we are nearing the end of this build. And as I said, you guys have been you've been the best over the course of these few weeks where we've built this. And, yeah, we don't get huge amounts of views, but we don't need to, because the people that do come, a lot of you do come back again and again and again. So, we appreciate that. Anyhow, the Easter eggs inside of this set are pretty damn awesome as well. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button on whatever stream you are watching, and please consider giving the channel a subscription. We're currently sitting at 2,168 subscribers. We'd love to have got to 2,170. But if we don't, we don't. For the first time in school, the school got your name right. Oh, wow. And that, folks, is why we had a spare chip.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say, you want me to spell your name? Have you done it? I can't watch, folks. Okay, they're on. They're in the kitchen. They're where they're supposed to be. I am Lumiere. I am the front candlestick. And I will tell you all about the story of Belle and the Beast. Lumiere.
Gosh sakes. Put them in certain places.
I mean, that should go anywhere.
She's gonna be on the stairs.
She's going to be on the stairs.
No, she fell off.
She fell off the stairs. BR Brick says, I don't think the T cart fits onto any studs. Is it free rolling? No, it's not rolling.
No, it's because of these.
Yeah, it might be worth building a little extension on the bottom at some point just to make it. That might be worth doing. Your parents' evening was all right. Got told you need to stress less, believe in yourself more. Basically, what every teacher said. I mean, the whole thing does look immaculate. It looks so good. It looks so good. And also, I hope some of you guys have enjoyed my little lessons tonight about the differences between hydraulic launches and LSM launches on roller coasters. It was completely out of the blue, but basically, this sort of stuff is my it's my passion, and it always has been. I love rides. I love roller coasters. I love themed experiences. And the sand green. Ah, fair enough. And I love building things like this. But you're putting Gaston and LeFou together.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm done.
Okay. Before we go to big camera. Sorry, guys. Right. We're going to go in. We're going to take a look. And then we've got. You want to make them dance? Make.
I can't. You're in the way.
Yeah.
Only
Only Lumiere on there at the moment.
Only Lumiere.
Look at this. That's beautiful. And then if we go up to the next level, we are in the kitchen. Pull out a little bit. And then we've got the table, which, if you turn one of them, they all turn. Like the scene from Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest. Yeah, I think they kind of did the wardrobe figure dirty as well. They did the wardrobe figure dirty. Could have been a little better, but this is an immaculate set. Figures. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have done it where her doors opened as well.
I mean, look at the library. Look at that. That's so cool. And then this chair has got half of Belle in it. So you can take the top half of the minifig and put it there. And then that there.
I mean, that's a globe.
I'm not sure either. Then we've got the rose up in the west wing or up in the tower. Is this where the Easter egg is?
Mm-hmm.
So if we pull that out. We've got Prince Adam's wig.
Hang on. This also pulls out.
And then we can come down the front. I mean, look at this. Just look at this.
That's probably my favourite bit on the whole thing, but unfortunately it is a sticker.
I mean, this whole thing is just amazing. The detail is crazy. Also, a bigger fan of the dual molded parts used for the Gaston minifigures and others. I agree. Cellini says it's so detailed. I mean, look, if we come down in here, that is just wow. That is just pretty damn stunning, isn't it? And the Belle and Beast figures. And so basically, the reason that there is that hidden wig is because the Beast head is actually a helmet, isn't it?
Yeah.
And underneath it is Prince Adam's face.
Yeah.
And you can then put the wig on it and make him Prince Adam, which is pretty cool. I might film a proper review of this on the proper camera at some point. I mean, just look at it.
It's so tall.
Does Belle have a printed tile in the book? I'm not sure.
I can't remember if I stuck it in or if she. Yeah, it's printed tile. Once upon a time.
Yeah, there you go. Once upon a time. I mean, there it is. And with that, I'm going to go to big camera and pull this camera out. And say, first of all, thank you to the vertical stream and good night. We love you.